Hello, all you beautiful people out there. Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Let's continue. I am intensely thirsty this evening. Good thing I just filled up my big old jug of water. So I'm going to be drinking a lot of it. Very lazy today, and did not refill it till just now, even though it was almost empty, because it does take about 2 minutes to fill it up from the water supply attached to the fridge, which is the water I like because it is filtered. And perhaps that means nothing. Perhaps that is just a bias on my part based in absolutely nothing. But it is the water that tastes the most delicious to me. And so that is the water I use to fill up this absolutely massive jug of water. Apologies for the late start. I was tired. I fell asleep on my couch. And when I woke up, I was still tired. I still wanted to sleep on the couch, but I got up. But I was still tired, so I didn't really feel like streaming. And then after a few minutes, I did. And here we are. I identified Gore +2. Hot damn. Okay, apparently we are injured. Apparently I need to level up Gray Boar, and apparently we're going to camp first. So you're proud of your rep, but what if you die and then the only way to save yourself is to ruin your reputation? What would you do? Let myself die or live hating myself and my cowardice? That's a difficult choice. The answer is obvious. I would choose my self-respect. Alright. This time, as we leave our cave, we are going to... The hell is Ivu? Where is... What the f... Where is my dragon?
This is my path.
That's not a real place, Ivu. You can't be there. Okay. Interesting. We need to level up Grey Boar because we're going to be dragging him along for a little bit. Let's go. Boom, boom. Go ahead and take improved on the Dwarven War Axe. Then, let's see. Can make attack of opportunities. Bonus damage by sneak attack. Also takes 2 points of strength damage. That seems alright to me. Probably take blind fight. This does. You also gain immunity gaze attacks, which I find to be quite useful. Alright. Can only be flanked. That is another rogue, the ability to sneak attack. Okay, Mystery Seeker. No attacks when prone. A character with this talent has Cast Iron Stomach, Skill Mastery, Slippery Mind, bonus on saving throws. Survivalist, get Vapor Rain, Unbalancing Trick. What is this dirty trick? Fearing Strike, 1 point of con damage, huh? Seems alright. And one more. Boop boop. Da da da. Let's see. Iron guts. Iron hide. Scribble scrolls. Already taken accomplished sneak attacker. It's in total concealment, so you can still reroll your mischance. Okay. Say probably dodge, I'd say. Next. You're going to want some mythic. Oh, you're going to want a mythic ability. Okay, as long as we keep getting stacking +2 to damage rolls up to 10. Give everybody a bonus equal to half your mythic rank to initiative, saving throws, infecting effects, and concentration checks. Master of AOAs. Way teach. The target gives you a bonus to AC against target of your study target ability. Let's take ever ready. Alright. Let's get out of here. Drop you, grab you. Plus 21 because of the -4 from power attack. Anyways, we can drag that up. First off, let's get you properly kitted out. Try to life them. +2 or one of our special chainmail. Let's take the chainmail of camaraderie, since we do intend to be flanking a lot. Let's see. I don't want a cloak of resistance. Take this. That seems fine. Roll to piercing damage. Well, you're not wearing any bracers, so you might as well. What do you give bonuses to? Knowledge, Arcana, and Sight. Perception. Alright, here we've got at their rank in athletics, a successful charge. Well, you have a pretty beefy athletics. I'm not sure you're going to be doing much charging, but we might as well, right? Yeah. Yeah. Then Okay. Looks like that'll do us. Until any other ring would be good. This is +4 strength. Deadly swing. Evasion. Probably just the ring of evasion. Now, do we want this instead of crushing cold? Problem is, crushing cold is adamantine and deals cold damage, where this agile hand axe just gives us an extra +1 to hit. It's just that feels like such a low to hit. It's because that power attack. He doesn't actually need power attack. He's got sneak attack. Alrighty. Go to the Bad Luck Tavern. Like, the only reason we take power attack is to get some extra damage in, which we don't really need with sneak attack. Now, if we could both power attack and sneak attack, that'd be great. Why is Grey War not with us? Leave you, grab you. There's this teeny tiny spot on my hand, and it's got this itty bitty little nick on it. Hurts, like, more than I kind of would expect it to. I'm trying to figure out where it came from, and then I remembered I tried to give my dog a pill this morning. He doesn't do that well, and I think I got a little bit of a nick from that. Alright, let's see. It is called... Okay, so House of Wicked Knowledge is where Willidus is hanging out. Make sure... Perfect. Alright, so to 10,000 lights. Such a tiny little nick. It's really bothering me. Fortunately, it's not on my fretting hand. It's on my right hand, not my left hand. Which is good, because I've been getting back into the guitar, and if it was on my fretting hand, that would make it much more difficult to be playing the guitar. I've got some nice calluses building up, but still some techniques that hurt. Particularly doing a lot of bending. Really gets to me after a little bit. Let's get out of here. Pretty sure we don't. Yeah. God, I'm also super congested today. That is no fun. Alright, so let's see, where is the House of Wicked Knowledge? Past the Palace of Incest and Degeneracy, very good. We want a portal down, I think? Starting a quick save, in case we run into something we don't like. This place is weird. No, let's get everybody, head this way. Hello. Yoink.
We will be victorious.
Okay, looks like somebody wants to die. There's no skin off my nose.
Simply business.
That was a natural one.
I will resist.
Tactical retreat. No.
Okay, that was unfortunate. Oh, I meant to like have you cast a Death Ward or something, but what the hell happened to you? I'm leaving. There's not much, like, the problem with swarms of enemies like this is that when you give them powers like Dominate Person, even if they can only use it once a day, one of your party members getting dominated is debilitating. And whenever they get hit by, you know, 6 Dominate Persons, they're gonna fail eventually. Like, the odds are just not in your favor there.
I stand ready. We should move.
Alright, let's good hope.
You call.
Get on your horse or whatever.
I'm prepared.
This guy both fingered of deathed us and then still got a bunch of attacks off. That's really cool.
Cover me, all right?
Oh no, I need a Death Ward, not remove fear. Yeah, they're trying to do it on Woljith. He actually will succeed almost every time. Wow, that was terrible.
I will resist.
Alright, put Greyboar to sleep, please.
Tactical retreat. No, stab you or zap you. Why not both?
How many dominates do they get? Good God.
I can't die now. I'm not nearly rich enough.
Victory is worth the pain.
Prepare yourself.
That's ridiculous.
We should move.
Alright, so I need to... Good hope, everyone. Move up to about
Let us be off.
here.
You're a good person.
Now,
I like you.
first off, Death Ward lasts for 1 minute level. Oh, that's right, okay.
I welcome your company. Rules are made to be broken.
We'll make things right.
Miss me already?
Can we retreat already?
I will resist.
Okay. Go ahead and create. Can't do that, alright.
Forward!
Cover me, all right?
Let's charge.
Doesn't work. How weird.
What? What do you mean your path is blocked? It's a straight.
Doesn't work? How weird.
I don't know, seems pretty open to me, bud.
Work. How weird.
Alright.
Simply business.
Let's fire one of these off.
Prepare yourself.
I have no idea why Arashale is not on her dinosaur. Pretty alright.
Bolter!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
That was, we got pretty lucky.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Desna, guide my hand.
This is a joke, right? Like, how many freaking dominates do you get? That's 3 towns of nothing but just straight dominates.
Distract them from me.
Put you to sleep.
Make your peace.
Iced.
can do it!
Time to share your treasures.
You're in my way. You had your chance.
This is a joke.
Simply
Swear.
business.
That was ridiculous.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Let's get out of here. The lock is familiar. These locks are used by monster traders of Catapish who wanted to ensure their most powerful beasts stay in their cages. Can't be forced by one delicate twist of a knife. Done. A hunt is a clash between the hunter's cunning and the shrewdness of the prey. Prey expects a trap. The hunter's acumen is put to the test in trying to subvert such expectations. Willidis has proven he understands this fundamental principle. Commander bursts through the door at the front and freezes. For all the tales about the mansion supposedly becoming a citadel, it's there to assault the guests. There are no flying arrows, no chilling battle cries, and the expensive furniture hasn't been turned into makeshift barricades. The commander and his companions carefully examine the luxurious antechamber. There are two doors leading deeper into the mansion. One bears a symbol of a mirror, the other a symbol of a knife. There's a bloody pigeon feather in front of the door, a note that contains two words. Welcome, assassin. The commander recalls that the bloody feather is the symbol of Shax the Blood Marcus. This demon lord is infamous for luring his victims into labyrinths full of deadly traps. Let's go through the mirror symbol. Stepping through the doorway, the commander suddenly feels nauseous. Icy chill runs across his skin. His intuition screams that he has passed through an interplanar portal. He instantly loses all sense of direction and balance. It seems the rooms of this mansion occupy different layers of reality, and these portals unite them into an elaborate labyrinth. For a single wrong turn, it's enough to lose one's way entirely. Greed and arrogance are traits inherent to almost all demons, and the lord of the mansion seems eager to prove himself without equal in the indulgence of both of these vices. The door leads into a magnificent sitting room. It has been furnished in a manner indicative of tasteful refinement. The lamp reflections sparkle on the gilded furniture. The floor is covered in elaborate mosaics. The shelves are full of expensive trinkets, as if this luxury wasn't enough. The whole room is reflected back again in the giant mirror that covers the entire ceiling. As soon as the commander enters, the mirror surface ripples, starting to bubble, bulge, and ooze like molasses. It sends its sticky tendrils towards the surface. A single touch from those appendages pierces the flesh with a sepulchral chill. Well, we have a 38, so we're going to search for cover. After a quick, thorough glance at his reflection, Jimmy Pathfinder hides under a spindle-legged coffee table. As soon as the reflection disappears from the glittering surface of the mirror, the disoriented tentacles start lunging blindly in different directions, unable to locate their prey. Hidden from the watchful eye of the monster, the commander sneaks towards the exit. There are 3 doors that lead out from the room occupied by the strange carnivorous mirror. The commander decides to open the one bearing the symbol of a pair of scales. No matter how gleefully the lord of this place mutilates flesh, he is first and foremost a scientist. The scientist, by definition, is a madman who can put to shame any giggling maniac with a knife. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that his laboratory is furnished with care and order. There's no hint of the tawdry luxury found in the other rooms. There is a multitude of flasks, vials with potions resting on the tables, and the cupboards are full of jars containing brains of all shapes and colors. As soon as the door closes behind the commander's back, a huge silvery autoclave opens with a wheezing clang, emitting a wave of foul-smelling brine. A hideous homunculus covered in glistening slime crawls out of the autoclave. Its liquid, malleable body constantly grows new limbs, eyes, and mouths, absorbing the bits and pieces it no longer requires. The monster can't decide what shape it should take. It stares at the commander with malevolent intelligence. It has better mental faculties than most alchemically produced creatures. The homunculus giggles repulsively as it grabs a vial full of acid and aims it at the commander's head. Let's attack the monster and hope to finish it off. The homunculus proves surprisingly agile as it scampers around the laboratory, growing more and more limbs. It is impossible to get a hold of the creature's moist, slimy skin. At long last, employing all of its cunning, Jimmy Pathfinder traps the nimble homunculus in the corner, catches it, and wrings its fragile neck. With a gurgling sound, the monster attempts to change its shape one last time, then it goes limp forever. Commander uses this chance to search the laboratory and manages to procure an entire satchel of useful potions and bombs. Stepping over the wreckage of lab equipment and shattered glass, the commander pauses for the 3 doors and eventually chooses the one with the symbol of a full moon. The commander enters a magnificent bedroom and ends up knee-deep in a seemingly bottomless pile of soft blankets, fuzzy rugs, plump feather beds, other covers of all sorts and shapes. They allure and promise the sweetest dreams if only Jimmy Pathfinder would lie down and close his eyes. The dangerous temptation. Anyone who allows these fluffy killers to put them to sleep won't wake up again. They will crawl over their victim, piling up around them, and suffocate and smother them to death. Carving through a feather bed with his blade, the commander sees glistening flesh, and a thick ichor oozes out from the rend in the fabric. No book has ever mentioned such strange, bizarre creatures. The commander can only guess that this is the result of a strange experiment on some predatory swarm organism that disguises itself as something harmless and then preys on those it lures close. The best decision would be... We somehow succeeded at a lore nature check. Let's start a fire. The lamp that the commander has torn from the wall explodes, and burning drops of oil rain down on the rugs, setting them alight in seconds. Soon the entire bedroom is aflame. Rugs and blankets writhe in agony like living creatures. They crack and burst open, spewing hot blood. The sickly sweet smell of charred meat fills the room. Trapped in the terrible fire, Jimmy Pathfinder keeps his nerves and discovers a route to safety while avoiding the scorching flames. 3 doors with different symbols lead from the master bedroom. The commander decides he would rather take his chances with the what? Let's go to a boiling cauldron. Ugh. The commander walks into an enormous kitchen. There are massive cauldrons with shiny polished sides, and a tiny green flame flickers within a magical oven. The aroma of delicious spices beckons from the countless cupboards and shelves that line the walls. However, as soon as the commander enters the room, the cauldron's lids fly up into the air, blown off in powerful explosions. A nasty grayish-pink slime oozes out of the open cauldron, swelling up like dough. Slime flows down onto the floor, gathering up into massive clotted clusters, which then begin to crawl towards the commander. Pathfinder's never heard or seen or read about such creatures before. Burn them! In the oven! Oh no! Commander finds himself in a long stone passage. No traps are triggered by his careful steps, yet at the end of the passage, his vision grows blurry. The illusion of safety falls apart like a house of cards, revealing an endless fiery field, ashen mountains, rivers of lava, and magmatic volcanoes. Hot wind scorches his face. It is not difficult to conclude that this deadly place is the elemental plane of fire. Ash and volcanic rock tremble beneath the commander's feet, but walking on it seems safe enough for now. The only escape route is the distant three-way arch of rough hewn stone containing 3 familiar doors. However, in order to reach it, the commander must find a way past the River of Fire, which tiny islets of port stone are barely visible. The river spews out tongues of roaring flame that land on the banks and crystallize into dark glass. As a result, both banks of the river become steep, jagged cliffs of obsidian. Well, let's do some hopping. Okay, let's go to the rod. The door doesn't budge. The commander forces it open with his weight, and he enters the same hall where his dangerous expedition first began. Cozy, comfortable setting in no way hints at the nightmares that awaited the commander inside the mansion. The door outside is wide open, and through the doorway, dark figures can be seen clutching weapons. All of this was nothing but a warm-up. Final decisive battle is yet to come. Okie dokie. Willidus, the leader of the gang of demons, is grotesquely disfigured, even by the standards of the Abyss. A disproportionately large and bloated head rests on a tiny, disformed body, covered in bumps and furrows like a shriveled walnut. What at first seems to be a mane of hairs standing up on end is revealed upon closer expansion to be bone needles sticking out from his pale, blistered skin. The mouth should be, there's instead a bony plate formed from yellowing teeth that have grown together. It protrudes out from his torn, lacerated lips. His voice appears to come from a slobbering, undulating hole in his neck just beneath his chin. More bloody lava showing up my place. Getting tired of these visits. A freak. Even I feel somewhat convicted. Killing this creature be an act of cruelty or mercy? I don't know. Do not wish to show mercy to the scum that set me up. Who are you? You don't even know who you've decided to challenge. Let those words herald your imminent death, outsider. I am Willidus, the wizard confidant and lady advisor to the Lady in Shadow, also known as the Vivisector. So many words. I'll simply call you a corpse. Less impressive sounding, but easy to mint. Remember, why'd you put a hit on Derazan and give Graber a faulty magical weapon? The demon hisses in frustration. Nonsense, why would I want that idiot dead? I possessed him to think I'm the one who put the hit out on him. How dare you pathetic amateurs even think that a scheme of mine might possibly fail? If I wanted to kill Derazan, he'd be long gone. But no, I don't give a damn about anyone from that swarm of locusts. I expected such an answer. For some reason, whenever I corner these scoundrels and demand a reckoning, none of them are brave enough to own up their crimes, and they never go quietly when I slit their throat. Why'd you turn your house into a trap? I was expecting assassins, and therefore prepared a warm welcome for such guests. I trust that you appreciate my Bavarian. When I'm finished with you, you'll become new decorations for my palace. And another test for those who follow you. You will be mine. You will be mine as pets, more attractive ones. I may use you to meet other needs. So what do you think once you're dead? My enemies are many and dangerous, and I could spend an eternity guessing, but there's no need for that. Once I killed you, I'll soak your warm little brains in my concoctions and read the names of my enemies like tea leaves and wrinkle patterns, and then I'll have a lovely dinner. What do you think of Greybor? What do you think, Greybor? Usually I'm quite capable of detecting lies, but this ugly wretch is impossible to read. Why does it matter, anyway? He's not lying, we'd do well to get rid of him. He's tried to kill us in this mansion. Besides, we ever sleep knowing this monstrosity. Alive. Okay, well, don't worry, I'm the last guest you'll have. Alright, we've got some Incubus Butchers. They aren't too bad. Willidus himself also isn't too bad. Now, what all does this get us? Okay, we get a +3 to weapon attack and damage rolls. Okay. Go ahead. Oh no, it's already down. So that offsets. Now we're at a +27 to hit this guy.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Alright, good stuff.
Cover me, all right?
Forwards!
No.
I will resist.
Zap him. Get zapped. I'll be honest, I was expecting more of a fight.
You're in my way.
The projection is that of a tall female demon. Unlike many of her kind, she seems slimmer and less stocky in build. On closer examination, you realize that her thinness is caused by extreme emaciation, which makes her look like a withered tree. The skin on her neck and wrists bear the marks of shackles, and her body is covered with flaming seals of Baphomet. Lowering her eyes, the demon addresses you quietly. Allow me to congratulate you. The short work you made of Will disproves you are a true professional. I am Horzala, and on behalf of the Assassinations Guild, I congratulate Greyboar on completing this contract. You have fulfilled the order we received for Willidis's murder, and therefore you have the right to collect the bounty even though you are not a member of the guild yourself. You also have any questions about what happened. Who are you? I am Horzala, Baphomet's daughter. The projection looks you in the eye and adds in an aggravated whisper, Horzala, not Hepsamira. She's my elder sister, but I doubt you'll be able to appreciate the true extent of my misfortune. I'm also known in Lushnia as the assistant and right hand of Yaz, the head of the Assassins Guild. You know what happened here? I may know a thing or two, but we should discuss these matters inside the guild, not in public. Let's go over here as the corpses. You don't come here and speak up to us face to face instead of projecting an illusion. You're afraid we won't like your answers and make you join Willidis. Alright, we'll go there soon. Not sure what reward awaits us, but I truly hope it's a considerable sum of gold and not a meager payment served up at the end of the blade. Okay, well, in the meantime, loot. See, we got a scimitar +3, disappointing. Alright, where do you think... the Assassin's Guild is? Well, I think we do want to... go to the abandoned mansion first. So you're the mortal who's the talker. Town, eager to join the illusionary nobility, are you? I will not tolerate material filth disgracing us with its pleasance. Alright, what are we up against? A merciless tyrant.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Prepare yourself.
Well, that Coloxus is a problem.
You had your chance.
We won't falter!
See if you can't put that guy to sleep. Lucky, lucky.
Distract them from me.
I am not sure what happened there. It seems to have exploded on death.
Desna, guide my hand.
Wave of exhaustion. Okay.
I can push through this.
Simply business.
I think I have something to take care of that, actually.
to share your treasures.
Make your peace.
Victory is worth the pain.
Isn't glorious.
What is wrong with you? You are overwhelming presence.
Cover me, all right?
Disappear.
Okay.
We will be victorious.
I will resist.
Cover me, all right?
Alright. What is... Oh god.
Forwards!
Out of my sight.
Prepare yourself.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both? Tactical retreat! No?
Simply business.
Turn that off, Bismuth.
Desna, guide my hand.
Yeah, I guess I just did my target selection wrong, thinking, you know, the giant Baylor was the real problem and not the little Mephit-looking guy. Bracers of Eldritch Scholar. On Arcana and use some magic checks.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Alrighty. Let's find...
Let us be off.
Hey, don't go anywhere by yourself.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Definitely trap.
My tail is restless. Fine. Pretty good, aren't I?
Alright, let's see what Woljif's thing is about. That is a big old statue of Baphomet.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign. I'm here. Where else?
Whoops.
Might be trap. Might be treasure. This is my kind of work.
Nope. Clicked off. Didn't mean to do that.
I sense something.
Hmm. Oh dear. Botiel is waiting for you in the main hall of the mansion. The spikes on his powerful shoulders and back bulge out violently. I knew the spawn of Eaglefist would come to gaze at his inheritance. Pathetic, stupid nobody. You think you'll be lucky a second time? Run, little tiefling, run away and don't stop. Maybe you'll survive a little longer. But I'll still find you no matter where you run. I'll suck out your eyes out of your sockets like grapes from their skins. You think I was just lucky, lizard? I had the chief with me then, and now I don't even need the chief to kick your ass. I came for my inheritance, for my power, and I get it. We'll see who's laughing then. I think I went a bit too far there. Do you reckon he'll kill me quickly after that? The thing you just said about needing you, I was just saying it, but I didn't mean it. So don't get any ideas. Why are you so eager to destroy Woljif? He and Eaglefist are all guilty before my mistress by virtue of their very birth. Lady Hepzibah, the strongest child of Baphomet, hunts down her unworthy brothers and sisters because she alone should stand before the throne of her father, the Lord of Labyrinths. I will tell you how Eaglefist was killed, you pile of refuse, and this story will be the last thing you hear. No one can escape from Mistress Hepzibah. Eaglefist tried. First he settled down here in Alushnia. He thought that in the lands of Nocticula no one would get him. I found him for my mistress. He sensed me. He locked himself away in his treasure room like a cowardly rat, not wanting to accept his inevitable death. I carved through his henchmen and reached his hiding place. The bones of those who did not have time to flee crunched beneath my feet. I tore down the doors of the treasure room, pretending to myself that I was ripping apart the pathetic coward. But inside I found only a corpse. Oh, my lady was so pleased, but knew something was wrong. Corpse lay in front of my feet, but I felt sure that Eaglefist had escaped. I tortured his servants till they revealed the secret of the moon of the abyss. I made search every corner, but the moon was gone. How many years I searched for it. Then I found not only it, but this tiefling as well. Lady Hepzibah will reward me when I bring her the horned skull of a defective spawn that dishonors the blood of Baphomet. She will reward me twice so when I reveal the escape of that scum Eaglefist. Wait, Woljif descended from Baphomet? Yeah, so you're telling me I'm related to old Baphomet? How'd that happen? Sorry about that. Lord Baphomet conceived many demons, many bastard children unworthy of their father. One of them was Eaglefist, who made his way to Galarian. His blood, and hence the blood of Baphomet, flows in you, tiefling. Lady Hepzibah will destroy all who defile the purity of her blood. My, it turns out you are of noble blood. Davian sweeps into a low, mocking bow before Woljif. I beg your pardon, my dear, so would you be so kind as to remind me how I should address a noble personage from the abyss? Your unholiness, or perhaps your deplorable disgrace? Alright, so that makes the Moon of the Abyss what? Ask the tiefling if Eaglefist left the moon for him. He should know the answer. Don't explain nothing to me. I don't even know why it's so important. Because nobody ever tell me anything. I don't know who this Eaglefist guy is. My grandpa, my great-grandpa, my uncle? Stupid tiefling. You don't know why you're going to die. The demon that caused you to be born will be the cause of your death. How'd you know he was coming here? I was informed that the tiefling I was searching for had set foot in the streets of Lelushnia. Where else would he go but to the mansion of his ancestor looking for treasure? Shadow brought me here. Shadow should have known you were here because it always protects me from you. But why? Why didn't it warn me? Alright, well, time to fight.
Defend my dream.
Oh,
I will see to you.
buddy. Oh, buddy. This is not gonna go well for you.
It's your time to cease to exist.
We won't falter.
Time to share your treasures.
Revenge on Epsamir and her henchmen.
A gigantic demonic shadow separates from Woljif and menacingly hangs in the air. At times it seems to grow as if the atmosphere of the abyss is feeding it, giving it additional strength.
Woljif, I am.
Woljif frees as if under some spell. Grandpa! Your Honor, I don't know what to call you. I never met a grandpa like this before. And no, I always knew it was your shadow. My guardian demon, huh? Oh, why not? I always knew I was special. Friends or something in this. Chief, you should get to know each other. Gee, this is my grandpa. I ain't a demon, but a shadow of a demon. You're pathetic.
But I am alive, and I will outlive everyone who wanted my death. Now that my heir is here, you'll take revenge on all those who have wronged us. Are there many wrongdoers, Woljif? Yes, I see. I know. Every wrong has been another step leading you to this moment. You have endured everything. You are worthy of great power, my grandson.
Woljif looks at you in confusion. He doesn't look happy. I endured? What is that really? Really did it? Is this how it goes when you want something for a long time and then bam, here it is? Nah, that doesn't happen. There's gotta be something you're not saying, Gramps. Look, I don't want to rub you the wrong way, but this doesn't make any sense here, right, Chief? What do you want from Woljif?
I want my grandson to accept my power and become a continuation of me. Tell Woljif to... Do you want to ascend to the top of the world? Recombine my power with your resourcefulness. The abyss will submit to us, and all those who wronged us will be punished. Are there many such wronged? Yes, I see. Every wrong has been another step leading you to this moment. You have endured everything. You are worthy of great power, my grandson.
I'm worthy? Yeah, but I didn't even do anything. Listen, Grandpa, I understand you've been holed up in the crystal for a long time, so you probably don't know me well. I just steal here and there, trade a little. I've never done anything special, Maybe not, I'm not worthy at all. Maybe you're just wrong? What if you turn around and say, why did I give you that power, you useless idiot?
No, I am not mistaken. I foresaw your birth, and foresaw that you would come here.
How'd you survive?
Thanks to Eredin. I don't know if you remember the times when prophecies were not just heaps of useless words, but I do remember. See, I am the son of Baphomet. I don't think you need an explanation of who he is. Baphomet conceived children. My sister Epsamira wanted to be the only one.
Seems like Hepsamira had a whole Baldur's Gate saga that she went on while we weren't before the game started, huh?
She marked us for death and hunted us down quite successfully. I did not want to be among her victims. I hid in Lelushnia, but I knew it wouldn't last long. In the end, I decided to learn my future. Forewarned is forearmed. I was able to acquire all the knowledge I needed about my future self after many rituals. I saw a vision of how I would put a crystal like a dark moon into a silver setting. It took a long time trying to understand this vision, and finally, amid a prophecy came to me. I realized I would have to die in order to live again. The dark crystal must become my refuge and the receptacle of my power. I must hide my soul in the crystal, wait for my heir to come to the abyss and free me. This crystal is the moon of the abyss set within a silver mount. I sent it to Galarian for my grandson. Do you see, Woljif? I anticipated your birth like no one else. Oh, Teal. He wants to curry favor with his mistress and nothing more. You cannot deny his intelligence. Epsamir was appeased when she saw my head, but he discovered the truth about the moon of the abyss and almost killed Woljif. Epsamir, the stupid cow, just wants to destroy all her brothers and sisters indiscriminately. Teal. His mind was constantly seeking ways to please her. His desire aided his efforts. Well, he died pursuing his dreams of greatness.
Alright, what do you want in return?
I have only one condition, and it is a very small one. My spirit will enter your body. Jif will hide within you just as it hid within the crystal, visible to you and invisible to others.
So I take over my body? Really, Grandpa? I thought better of you. Grandson, you shouldn't treat your grandkids this way. Take care of them, put up their hygiene stuff, not make puppets out of them.
Life has taught you to be too cautious, Woljif. I do not want to take your body. I want to help you. Who were you before you found the moon? Abyss, a thief from a small town, a coward and a traitor. Or he was hated by his own mother, driven away everywhere he went. Now look, Votiel is dead. Look at all the treasures that are rightfully yours. This is just the beginning. You'll become the prince of the abyss, my grandson. So am I living within your body? Your success will be my success. I will only give you advice as I did in the free to choose whether or not to listen. However, I see that words will not satisfy you. Let me show you what you will gain if you agree.
I've been driven away from everywhere, but the chief hasn't chased me off yet. So show him too, since we got into this. Together, Chief? Actually, it's fine, forget about it. Do what you want. Alright, show me too.
What a loyal friend you have, Woljif. Maybe the chief just wants to guide you every step of the way. He's afraid that you will become too independent.
I don't know, Gramps, maybe you're right, but if the chief mouths off, even if he doesn't do what I like, he's still the best thing that ever happened to me. At least let him take a look.
As you wish. Close your eyes. I will show you what the world will be like when the dark moon of the abyss rises.
As the darkness recedes, you realize you are standing on a deserted street in Canabras. However, to call it standing is an exaggeration. You're an embodied spearmint, and through your transparent body, you can see all the walls of the neighboring houses. Next to you is a slovenly dressed old woman with a swollen face, her lips pursed unkindly. When she opens her mouth, you hear the velvet voice of Iglis.
Observe, Commander.
Get back here, you little weasel. Trying to steal from us, why, you little rat? A boy about 10 runs toward you, and as he gets closer, you recognize him as Woljif. He looks scared and clutches a piece of bread to Seth. Grandma, help me! So I should take the bread from behind me, Gran. Look at you, Woljif. Small, weak, useless, always blaming others, always holding them responsible for your failures. You are exactly the same as you have always been. A boy who is so afraid of the world that he hides behind someone else's back. First your grandmother, then the thieflings, then the commander. Gran, why don't you ever help me? You're all I have. Don't beat me, so hide me, please. You will remain this way forever because you are too cowardly and weak to cope on your own. Only I can free you from this fear. Accept me, accept my power, and destroy your enemies. Come on, do not hesitate. Watch, Commander. As he gets a taste of this power, You will never be able to sway him again. Wolgiff, you're not a lonely child anymore. You do not need the power of demons. You have powers of your own. You have my help. Wolgiff turns to you when he hears your voice. Wiping his tears and sniffling loudly, the illusion vanishes and he becomes an adult again. Chief, you're here? Let's start the floor with him. Me and you fought against demons. What can a bunch of bandits do?
We cannot be defeated. Strike with all your might. Yeah! We can do it.
Hey, don't kick my jerboa, man. The jerboa didn't do nothing. The darkness dissipates. You find yourself in a familiar basement, the one belonging to the Thieflings. Kirsme and the others stand across from you menacingly as they did before. Still, Wolgiff is you. Never change, Wolgiff. Wasn't wrong about you after all, Wolgiff. You are a traitor. I took you into the gang because I heard you were a master lockpicker. I was warned that you were a traitor, but I didn't listen. Took you on and for what? You've only endangered the family. I didn't betray you. I only took what belongs to me, right, Chief? Your fault I've been treated badly. Maybe if you're nice, I would have done it. Don't try and real fast talk on them. It's useless.
Deep down, you wanted your chief to appreciate you, for the Thieflings to love you for who you are, so that you could really become your family. They could really become your family, since your blood relatives never were. But to look at yourself, a coward, a thief, a loudmouth, a street mat, and even a demon spawn. Accept you. There's nothing you worthy of any interest. Take my power, Wolgiff, and enchant them. They'll praise your name endlessly.
You can't make him love you. Try to tell him how much the abyss means to you. Don't understand, or that I understand. If I could tell you that I took the moon of the abyss and stay here with you, I would. But I know I can't. Laws of the family don't work that way. Sorry it ended this way, sister. Had fun with you lot. You're the best gang I've had. You are. Doesn't matter if you love me or not. What kind of rubbish are you talking, Wolgiff? Line. Darkness dissipates again, like in the last illusion, but this time you see not one Wolgiff in front of you, but two. Second looks at Hepsamira, who's before him. Like an exact copy of himself, but something in him had imperceptibly changed. His presence is cold and there is graceless, like an aura of darkness that pirates around him. Now look, Commander. Don't kill me, have mercy! Did. See what my power bestows. Imprisoned in the crystal, I felt how he called to me. Magic was changing. I can defeat Hepsamir, even Baphomet himself. My power, you can easily crush your enemies, and any crusade will seem like a leisurely stroke. Come on and guide my heir to the right path. I'll look like if I accept your gift, Grandpa? You do look pretty good, so we need to decide right now. Another chance. I have to ask the Chief one last time. What do you reckon, Chief? I need loyal friends, not deals with demons. What's that, Chief? You can't do without my high-quality goods from the best warehouse of the family, huh? You know, life's not bad with you, Chief, although I've already developed a tick in my tail for all the adventures we've been through. Oh, no. Well, let's let to think about it. Hey, Gramps, I've decided. This thing's beautiful and expensive, of course, and I'll miss it. But I don't need any suspicious crystals, you know. I'll get rich after this trip and buy myself some ordinary ones.
Weak coward! You give up power for what? For human sentimentality? For friendship? Never before believed in all those sweet words have allowed them to poison your mind.
Hey, no, Grams. I've been watching the Chief for a long time. All the stuff he's done and said, he's never once lied to me. Not ever. He was on my side when nobody else was. You signed a medallion and waited for your prophecy to be fulfilled so you could put me on and wear me around like a little meat vest? I think I'm a good and hard, Grandpa. Of the two of you, who do you think I trust?
Stupid rat, I thought better of you. And here your horns have finally grown to your brain. I'll have to beat all of that nonsense out of you. Only serve me.
Okay, AC. Oh boy. AC 45 plus 26.
Make your peace.
Okay, who has been held? No one. So it looks like we got a little lucky there. What is wrong with Woljif? He is not under our control? Why? Yeah, he's not... Okay, what's your problem? You have been held. Okay, I must have missed that.
I will resist.
Okay, no longer held. Move up and... me... Would've been better, but... I'm staggered for some reason.
Forwards!
You're in my way.
Surrender or else.
Not really what I wanted, but...
Prepare yourself.
I'm wounded.
We won't falter! I won't give up!
Desna, guide my hand.
Yikes. How do I get rid of staggered?
Strike with all your might!
Simply business.
What is that is dealing damage to us?
Make your peace.
do it!
It's your time to cease to exist.
You up. I'll fire. Oh.
I will resist.
Can it be the end?
Forwards!
You're in my way.
Go. Prepare yourself.
I won't give up!
Victory is worth the pain.
Whoops. Okay. This is a frustrating little fight.
We should move.
What other buffs do that?
Nicely.
I mean, the fact that I am suddenly down a character because the fuck me, I guess, is quite annoying.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
I'm here.
War must end.
Where else would I be?
You know what you're doing.
Smile.
Good.
The world's not ending just yet.
I tire of waiting.
One moment.
I shall not be swayed.
Okay, that bumped up your dexterity to plus 10. Very plus 28 to attack. Very good.
I'm prepared. Inimos habis.
Let's go through all the dialogue.
Let's have some fun.
I will resist. Go.
Cover me, all right?
That actually hurt. All of the information.
We will be victorious. We won't falter.
Whoops, also killed her.
Let's make this quick.
Okay. So, Greybor. Okay. Roll's been slowed. Doesn't really matter. Okay, that's pretty good. I pretty much have to respond with a haste of my own.
Desna, guide my hand.
Okay. Study this guy.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Okay. Now, let's Hellfire Ray.
Strike with all your might.
And move you there to sort of body block.
Make your peace.
I was really hoping you would go for someone that's not Jimmy. Okay, who has been held? Who've been insanitied? Who've cursed, greater restoration, or heal? All has been insanified. Okay, no one's been held.
I will resist.
This is just a bonus. Alright, so that should give him plus a lot. Alright, Dayren. Give us a heal here. Come on, get down here. Alright, that's fine. We have been staggered again. I don't know why.
Prepare yourself.
You had your chance.
Wow, really? Plus 30 and we still missed, huh? Alright. Did that... No. How do I get rid of this? Freedom of movement would do it, yeah. I don't think I have anyone that knows freedom of movement, though. Okay. AC. Triggers.
We won't falter.
Desna, guide my hand.
Simply business.
Yeah, I don't have anyone that has freedom of movement right now. Go ahead and cackle. We have a scroll of freedom of movement? That would probably be alright. No. Wasn't he wearing some... Yeah, he's got this. So why does he not have freedom of movement?
Strike with all your might.
Make your peace.
It's your time.
Oh, I need to do quarry and stuff on him. Crap, we don't have anyone that has true seeing either.
I'm wounded. We can do it!
I will resist.
Put you here. Come on. Where is my freedom of movement? I'm supposed to have freedom of movement for my boots.
Let us be off.
Can we retreat already?
I will resist.
Cover me, all right?
I mean, the fact that I completely lose control of Woljif
It doesn't work. How
is like a real problem.
Forwards!
Prepare yourself.
We will be glorious. We won't falter!
Will defend my dream.
Okay. Now, study target and go ahead and quarry.
Desna, guide my hand.
Okay, Ivu. Gray boar.
Business.
Oh, you did all your stuff on that guy, but whatever. Alright, who has been held? Ivu has been held. And Rochelle has, but that's not that big a deal. Heard my phone. Let's see. Got him. Alright. Oh, well, he killed us Forza. Oh. Alright. Okay. We did about 100 damage to this guy. Okay. Going to need... feel like freedom of movement should protect us from slow, but whatever. Okay, great. Oh, no, Ivu freed up.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Who got insane? Greybor, but he succeeded on his save. Okay, time for angry. Okay, Studium, Aquarium, move up. You also have a quarry, so move up. Aquarium. Now move you up. Okay. Now that puts you at 32. It's not great.
You're in my way.
I will resist.
Victory is worth the pain.
Okay, give a little evil eye action.
We won't falter.
You had your chance.
Prepare yourself.
I must withdraw.
Strike with all your might.
Plus 35? Oh, I forgot to cackle. But that's still a plus 40, damn it.
Simply business.
Desna, guide my hand.
Do it!
Make your peace.
Huh.
Forwards!
I will resist.
Alright, we need to back out. Shit. It's just so frustrating that we lose a member of the party for no reason.
Let us be off.
Alright, we need to head back. Okay, so that now where the Assassin's Guild is now. Oh boy. Okay. So Enio. I'm gonna have to bring Camellia along, which I don't really want to do, because I think what I need is damage more than anything. But she's the only one that has communal trucing. I don't have any way to scribe a scroll for that right now. Um... Just... alright, I got to bio real quick, I'll be right back.